Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University, and I'm going to explain Jonah Hex in about a minute. Hex's first appearance was in All-Star Western Volume 2, issue number 10 in March of 1972, and he was created by John Albano and Tony DeZuniga. Jonah Hex was born in the American Wild West to Woodson and Virginia Ginny Hex on November 1st, 1938. Woodson was an abusive drunkard of a father who brewed cheap moonshine in his sober moments. He decided to venture west to participate in the California Gold Rush, but he needed money for the trip, so he sold Jonah, who was 13 years old, to a Mescalero Apache tribe. Jonah was worked as a slave for 2 years, but during this time he also learned how to hunt and track. He won his freedom by saving the tribal chief from a puma using only his knife. The chief freed Jonah immediately, making him his honorary son and brother to his birth son, Notante, who grew increasingly jealous of the apt Jonah. On the day of their ritual of manhood, Noah and Notante were charged with stealing horses from the neighboring Kiowa tribe, but Notante betrayed Jonah and left him for dead. He hunted buffalo for the army and, when the Civil War began, he joined the side of the Confederacy for a time, but abandoned the war effort, unable to support a system that fought for slavery, as he was once a slave himself. Several events would cause him to be branded a traitor to the South. Years later, he would find his old tribe and face Notante in combat, but his adoptive brother cheated, and Jonah was forced to cheat as well to survive, but he was not as adept at cheating, and he was caught. The punishment was the mark of the demon. Jonah went on to become the most feared bounty hunter the West had ever seen. He was skilled in Native American weapons, hand-to-hand, the saber and pistol of a Confederate soldier, and hunting rifles. Even when drunk, Jonah was hailed as being faster on the draw than Wild Bill Hickok himself. He was a hero to some, a villain to others, and wherever he rode, people spoke his name in whispers. He had no friends, this Jonah Hex, but he did have 2 companions. One was death itself, the other, the acrid smell of gunsmoke. And that's Jonah Hex, in about a minute.